It's good to see you today. Thank you for joining us. I have been sick for the last week and not been able to be with you. I'm doing a little better now. Glad you've joined us. Come on with us to Mark chapter 2, verse 17. Jesus says, "Those who are well have no need of a physician." Thought I just talk about doctors today. Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick. I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. I wanted to talk about why people don't go to the doctor today. In light of my illness, Jesus is assuredly the great physician. Why don't people go to the doctor? Why don't they go to the Lord? Well, sometimes, and let's just go through and make a list, sometimes they just do not think that they are sick. All have sinned and come short of the glory of God. We all depend upon the Lord. And we need to recognize the problem that we have, and we need to own it, and we need to lay it at the Lord's feet. But sometimes, as a second reason, sometimes people do not think that they are sick enough. They look around and they see other people who are much sicker than they are, and they think they're just not sick enough to go to the doctor. Any sickness, the wages of any sin, is death. If we are sick, then we need the great physician. A third reason is that sometimes people don't go to the doctor because of that waiting room, because of the other sick people that are there. Sometimes people do not worship with the Lord's saints because they do not like the other worshipers. That's really what's going on here in Mark chapter 2. We need to just get over it. We need to recognize that we're not any better than they are, that we're sick and they're sick, and we need the Lord's healing hand upon us. Sometimes people don't go to the doctor because they do not think the doctor can help. They think they are too far gone. I hope people do not think that about Jesus, but I think sometimes folks get to a point where they do think that. Another reason is that people do not want to spend money. They just won't let go. They won't let go of that money. Jesus said a good bit about money. He said, "Where a man's treasure is, that's where his heart will be also." Sometimes people don't follow the Lord because they're afraid that they might actually have to let go of some money. It's a sad thing, but it happens. Sometimes people don't go to the doctor because they think they'll just get better on their own. We cannot forgive our own sins. We need the Lord's atoning blood to do that. We will not get better on our own. Another reason is that people do not like the taste of medicine. Sometimes people don't follow the Lord because they don't like the Lord's words. Frankly, they don't like the Lord's prescription. They like some of the Lord's words, but the parts of the Lord's words that might actually help them, they're a little hard to swallow sometimes, and they don't like them. Sometimes people don't go to the doctor because it's going to hurt. It hurts going to the surgeon. But if that is what is needed, then so be it, and we will be better in the long run for it. Sometimes people don't go because they do not like taking orders, and that's the primary reason I would suggest. People don't come to the Lord because the Lord has authority. Another reason is that people don't go to the doctor a lot of times because they say they don't have time. We need to make time to go to the great physician. And the last thing, and the saddest of all, is sometimes people don't go to the doctor because they actually like being sick. And that's what it comes down to with Jesus. People don't come to him because they actually like sinning. I hope that's not the case with you. Hope you enjoyed this study. God bless you. Be a blessing to others. We'll see you tomorrow morning.